This is a tactic of the serpent's kingdom and his agents of corruption. Their motto, plainly stated and in clear view, is Ordo ab chaos. Order out of chaos. For this to be fully implemented and realized, the traditional moral fabric of society must be undermined, and man's innate sense of right and wrong brought into question. From this state of uncertainty, a new paradigm and a new order can emerge. The split mind facilitates this, a mind disconnected from reality and confused can be more readily manipulated and plied with new ideas. Because it has no firm standards or fixed boundaries, anything novel and enticing may be received without the barriers of firm biblical truth and morality standing in the way. That is why we are seeing the destruction of traditional values, the meteoric rise of globalism, the tearing down of sexual boundaries, the devaluing of the traditional family unit, the erosion of nationalism, and the emergence of a one-world government, religion, and economy. Mystery Babylon seeks the control of every aspect of life on earth, and for time it will have it. All who will not embrace its new paradigm will face extermination. The ubiquitous they establishes education, standards, and implements them, redistributes and assimilates wealth, eliminates borders, and reduces populations for the purpose of centralizing political, religious, and economic control. It is comprised of those at high levels of society, particularly educators, religious leaders, politicians, economic moguls, military leaders, and entertainers. Together, they control and shape the herd mentality. For example, in 1944, Manly P. Hall, prominent educator and occultist, wrote that within 5 generations, beginning with the youth through public education, the ubiquitous they would effect a change in the collective consciousness that would prepare society to embrace the New World Order paradigm. He said this would begin by changing the King James Bible, something the ubiquitous they had been working on for centuries. This, he maintained, would help prepare minds to accept liberal moral values, universal religion, a World Council table, and global policing. He wrote, "The way of that conditioning would be the one used in Central Europe to condition Nazi minds. There the circulation of an ideology began in public schools. We would have to have 5 generations of the consciousness concept of democratic cooperation before we can create a world capable of mental and emotional tolerance." Hall said that in 1944, most people still believed the King James Bible was a reliable, if not infallible, source of truth and absolute morality. And he said it needed to be replaced with something that was more inclusive, flexible, and allowed for a different morality. This accounts for occultist Hall's promotion of the Codex Sinaiticus, a Bible manuscript of which he said, quote, "Of importance to students of occultism is the fact that the Codex Sinaiticus contains many passages suppressed from the published Gospels, the King James Bible. These passages in many cases significantly alter the significance of the text. Today, all modern English Bible translations are based on Sinaiticus. According to occultists, the King James Bible, based on the Textus Receptus, was a Bible for the age of Pisces, while new translations, based on Sinaiticus, are Bibles for the New Age, the Age of Aquarius, and the New World Order. Earlier occultists like Madame Helena Blavatsky, circa 1831 to 1891, also endorsed Codices Sinaiticus and Vaticanus, particularly in respect to the Westcott Hort Greek New Testament, based on those same manuscripts. Blavatsky is touted as the mother of modern spirituality and the New Age movement.